you have to prep your body yourself. You understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So when you're a baby, when you're growing up, mom and daddy teach you how to do things, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Pretty
sir.
soon, you got to take over, right? They shouldn't have to remind you after that, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Same thing. You need to go to the bathroom, take care of it before, okay? Drink water, whatever, take care of it, right? You go, you take care of it. That's what I said. We got to go to the bigger things now, right? So today, we're talking about 100-year plan, okay? So Chinese have this 100-year plan. Japanese have this 100-year plan. Companies have 100-year plan. You understand? A lot of people think it's ridiculous, right? 100-year plan, so long. I'm not going to be around. My kids are going to be around, right? But people is going to be around. Your generation is going to be around, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
So the plan has to go. So a lot of people believe in this. A lot of big companies that believe in 100-year plan because they want to what? Last beyond the founders' time, right? So Apple's been around what? Long time, right? You start with what? Computer, right? You know, he got kicked out of his company, right? And then what happened? He came back. And then what happened? 100-year plan. Everybody's got to have an iPhone. You know what I said? So same thing. You got to think about your plan. Now today, this year, I'm just looking back. I've been teaching now. This year will be about 40 years of teaching. 100 years, 40 years. Wow. I can't believe it. 40 years. I don't feel that old. Right? You guys keep me young. Right?
Yes, sir.
40 years went by. Blink of an eye. Blink of an eye. 40 years. All the students, all the family I've been teaching, 40 years. Okay? So, 100-year plan. Confucius say, if your plan is for 1 year, you plant the rice. If your plan is for 10 years, you plant trees. If your plan is for 100 years, educate children. Okay? So education is involved, not just the teachers. Is education involved with what? Parents. They come and say, watch you guys, make sure you're doing good, you're learning, you're progressing, you're growing. It's very important. Okay? 100 years. Educate kids. And then you have to what? Do extra. More than just what? Learn from school. Right? You know, athletes, right? Do they just exercise? They have to take care of their what?
I'm not in there.
Body.
They have to come
What
out.
they eat, the nutrition, the vitamins, that's extra. If they don't do those things extra, what's going to happen?
They won't be able to work fast.
They're done. They're going to be replaced. Somebody who's faster, stronger, smarter will be replaced. So in order to stay on top of everything, you have to what? Do the what? Extra. Right? Everybody know Tom Brady, right?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
You don't know Tom Brady?
No, sir.
You don't watch
Quarterback.
football, do you?
Quarterback.
You don't watch football, do you?
No, I only
That's
watch
right.
basketball.
That's right.
Basketball.
He lasted how many years? How old is he now?
40 something.
40 something? 43?
40,
43?
43.
He won how many Super Bowl rings?
9.
9? No, not 9.
15.
17.
Huh?
16.
7? Unheard of. Right, guys? What is it? Unheard of. How did he do it? He had to do what?
The extra.
Extra. People think his diet is crazy. Right? No, he's got a crazy diet. People think he's crazy. But he got 7 Super Bowl rings. So you can't say anything about that. Because why? He proved himself, proved to everybody that what? It works. Everybody understand? So, what are you doing extra for yourself to be the best? Everybody doing extra? Ariel, stand up. What are you doing extra for yourself to be amazing? Speak louder, please. Master King over here.
So even when I don't have to study, I bring home my notebooks and study.
Okay?
If a test is coming.
Speak louder.
If a test is coming.
Is
Yeah.
test coming up? Okay. Anybody else? What are you doing extra? Nobody's doing anything extra? You just the bare minimum? So you can play a video game all day?
No, sir.
Hmm? What?
Yes, sir.
Shut up, what?
Yes, sir.
At least he's honest. What is it? Well, it's good. It's honest. You have to be honest with yourself, right? So what are you going to do extra to make yourself better now? You want to be Navy, right?
Yes, sir.
You want to be enlisted? You want to be an officer?
What was the question again, sir?
You want to be enlisted or you want to be an officer?
Officer, sir.
Okay, how are you going to get there? Do you have a plan?
I guess,
You know, let's start working on it now, okay?
Yes, sir.
No, you have to have a set plans, right? If you don't have a plan, you don't know where to tweak it to get to where you need to go, or make whatever you need to make, or fix whatever you need to fix, right? You gotta have what? A game plan. So it starts with what? Goal. Think about what? End in mind. What do you gotta think about? End in mind. What is my goal? Right? So from there, you got to work backwards from the bottom now. What is my goal? I'm here. How am I going to get there? Right? So one of the book, we talked about pilot flying from one destination to the next, right? What's the percentage of time that plane gets off track?
70,
70.
70-80% gets off the track, right? Whose job is it to put the plane back on track?
Pilot.
Pilot. So who's the pilot of your life? You. So sometimes you what? Veer off the course. So what do you got to do?
Put it back.
Put it back in course so you can get to the destination. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
So think about your plan. What is your end in mind goal? How are you going to get there? Right? Because you still young. How old are you? How old are you, Robert?
11, sir.
11. You could be here to 100. Right?
That's my
89 years. 100-year plan. Maybe you need to have 20-year plan. Right? So, what is your plan? Your destiny. What's going to make you happy? Right? Because you got to last what? 89 years. If you're not happy, that's 89 years of what?
crazy.
Sadness. Right? Would you like to have 89 years of unhappiness? Or would you like to have 89 years of what? Happiness.
Happiness.
Right? So, what are you going to do to make you happy? Anybody have an idea? What's going to make you happy? Play a video game all day and then not worry about anything. No? Yes, Miss Kokora. What is it?
Well, I find
A little louder, please.
like places fun and
Places? No, no. Like what? What's the places? Okay.
mountains,
Okay. What else?
camping,
Okay. So you're going to enjoy all these things.
with
What kind of career you got to have to enjoy all these things? There's no money tree in mom's backyard last time you checked, right? Right? So something's got to fund your going to places. Right? Yes? Why you guys all quiet? This is group participation.
Yes, sir.
You got to participate. This is your life.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
We've been talking about all these things, all the books we read. I want you to be successful, happy. Right?
Yes, sir.
Because and if you're happy, you're successful, what's going to happen? You can help other people to be happy and successful. Would that be awesome?
Yes, sir.
Huh? Anybody else? Yes, Mr. Anthony.
I'm not really sure what I want to be yet, but I'm a really good reader, good runner, and I'm practicing basketball.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't
Your choice, okay? Miss Edward Brown.
My goal is to stop.
Speak louder, please.
My goal is to stop getting annoyed.
Stop getting annoyed.
So,
Thank you, Edward Brown. So, in order to be that awesome person, you gotta know what?
So,
You gotta know yourself. What are you good at? What are you not good at? So he says he's gonna stop annoying people.
no,
Right?
I'm not annoying people.
Right.
People annoy me. That's what only happens.
People annoy you?
Yeah, a lot.
Well, you gotta be an even better friend then, right? You gotta know what is about you gotta fix. We all have great points, something awesome about you, and then we have what? Flaw. You have to accept your flaw. You have to what? Fix your flaw. In order to fix it, you have to what? First accept.
Yes, sir.
You have to recognize it. Yes,
Yes, sir.
I have that flaw. Now you're ready to fix it,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, what is your game plan? Miss Shade is thinking very hard.
Yes, sir.
Okay, stand up, Miss Shade. What is your game plan?
Yes, sir. Well, I'm gonna start applying to college this summer, and then ideally I'll get into a BSMD program that will carry me through medical school.
What's the program?
The BSMD program.
BSN. Could you explain? I don't know what BSN is.
It's where you apply to the college, but you're simultaneously accepted into that college's medical school. So after I get my bachelor's, I don't have to apply to medical school. I just go straight into it.
Okay,
So,
very nice. Just game plan, right? Anybody else got a game plan? Okay, stand up. What is it, Miss Kokora?
Well, I don't.
Everybody got to hear you. You got to speak up for yourself.
Since mom's in the military, I don't know what state or if we're going to be in a different country for high school. But for college, I'm aiming for like Penn State University of Engineering or MIT. And then once I get my degree, I'd be an aerospace.
I'm sorry?
Once I got my degree, I'd be an aerospace.
Aerospace engineer. Okay, so you got to hook up with, make sure you got to hook up with her. So you're going to be an astronaut, so she's going to be an aerospace engineer. Right? Yes, Mr. Rigo.
So if we're talking about college.
Louder, please.
If we're talking about colleges, the college I want to go to is called California Institute of the Arts. It's an art school. It mainly focuses on animation, and I really like drawing animation.
So what are you going to do with this animation? Drawing.
I watch a lot of animation. Wouldn't hurt to-
Louder,
I
please.
watch a lot of animation, so it wouldn't hurt to check out,
I can't hear you. Tapering off at the end.
animation channels.
Hey, animation YouTube channel, okay? Yes?
So since I'm practicing basketball, either I'll get a scholarship for basketball because I know I'm good at that, and either I'm working in the library because I love reading, I love enjoying time with younger kids, to be honest. Sometimes they do annoy me, and I have to admit that they are kind of annoying, but I do like to enjoy and spend time with them.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, Michelle.
My game plan
Can't hear you.
my game plan is basically once I get to the 6th grade, I'm gonna start violin. Once I start doing that,
Doing what?
violin stuff.
Okay.
And once I move on to the 11th grade, I'm gonna move on to trombone.
Okay.
And then hopefully in college, I'm gonna move on and become an instrumental conductor.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Thank you. So, all this thing that you want to be, there's going to be challenges. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So, how you going to face your challenge It's up to you. That's where studio comes along. You know, when you're white belt, it's a little easier. Mass Kim's not as mean, right?
Yes, sir.
And then she go higher. Mass Kim get a little pokey, right? Now you're at this level. I'm pokey all the time now, right?
Yes, sir.
So you have to understand why I'm pokey. I'm just mean, pokey person, right?
No, sir. Definitely not.
Hmm?
You want us to get the best out of us.
So you have to withstand toughness, hard stuff. Because life is going to be hard. Right?
Yes, sir.
Some lucky people, it's easy. You have to face that toughness. You have to what? Rise above the toughness. So are you ready to face that?
Yes, sir.
Only two of you are ready to
Yes,
face
sir.
it. The rest of you
Yes,
are not
sir.
facing it.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
So, in order to meet the 100-year plan, there's going to be a lot of storms, sunny days, cloudy days, a lot of challenges,
Yes, sir.
right? Someday you don't want to get up. I'm tired. I'm stressed out. I don't feel good, right?
No, sir.
What's going to get you out of the bed?
Motivation.
Motivation. What is your goal? Are you getting closer? Are you going backwards? Right? Yeah. What's going to get you out of bed to get to where you need to go? Someday I get up with a sore throat, right?
Yes, sir.
I can't have sore throat. I gotta talk
Yes, sir.
because I gotta pick on you guys. I can't speak. I gotta find the new ways to pick on you guys. Right?
Yes, sir.
I'll find a way. Right? Do I find a way to pick on you even though I can't speak?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Because what? It's called responsibility. What is it? Yeah. I have a responsibility I have to meet. Do you have a responsibility? Can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
Are you meeting your responsibility head on?
Yes, sir.
You whine?
No, sir.
Sometimes you do. Right? Part of the growing up process. Right? So gradually you gotta what? Stop whining. You're gonna do it anyway. Does it make it better when you whine? So what are you gonna do? Smile and do it. Why do you have a miserable time doing it? Why do you give yourself unhappiness? You doing it. Right?
Sir.
Doesn't matter what it is. Do it with what? Passionate happiness. Good's gonna come out. Everybody say?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Louder, please.
Yes,
So I have a project for you now.
Oh, yes.
Hmm?
Yes.
I want you to make a vision board of your dream. You could change. It's okay. What is your end in mind? What is your what? Game plan. What's the steps that you're gonna take to get to what? Where you need to go. Right? Miss Jade laid out her plan, right? Her job, she wanted to be a psychiatrist, and then she want to apply to the university, which is going to connect her straight to the medical school, so she don't have to keep applying to different schools. It'll be straight head on, so she don't have downtime, right? That's general guideline, but within the general guideline, you have to be a little specific. In order to get to this school, you got to make certain grades, right? How you want to get these grades? I'm going to play video game all day,
No, sir.
right?
No, sir.
So you gotta put in sacrifice. What am I going to sacrifice to get this? Now we're getting a little detail in your what? Game plan. Right?
Yes, sir.
You want to be an officer. How you gonna be an officer? What's the first step? After high school.
Applying for the military, sir.
Hmm?
Applying for the military, sir.
Apply for military, you're gonna be enlisted. Not an officer. I told you this already. ROTC, you gotta go to college. You gotta have a college degree to be an officer. Some people, they enlist, then they get a college degree, then they turn into an officer. Right?
Can't you get your degree while you're serving?
You can, but you gotta serve as enlisted. So you gotta be working and going to school same time. When you go to college, you just do ROTC and go to college. You don't have dual role. You see? Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
So, what is your what? And demand. First level, it should be what? 10-year plan? Some of you maybe a little more, right? So you're planting a what? Tree. If your plan is for 10 years, you gotta plant what? Plant trees. If you go as 100 years, what do you gotta do? Education. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, stand up fast.
Yes, sir.